Jay from the Crypto Arc, and today I'm going to talk about gaming on the Avalanche blockchain or AVAX. I believe that this is a sleeping giant for gaming. Right, so what I'm going to be teaching you is how the narrative is moving towards gaming, why AVAX is poised for gaming, three crypto games on AVAX that can potentially do 300x and up, institutional adoption for AVAX, AVAX marketing for builders, and the macro charts indicating the money will soon move to crypto, most mainly altcoins. So this disclaimer before I get started. This is not a financial video, right? I'm just documenting my journey in towards this new economy, and I'm just doing this for information purposes only and for fun, right? So always please do your own research. All right, the narrative reversal. So before I show you guys the chart, I'm already showing the chart. So crypto is mainly narrative driven compared to its fundamentals, but just for now. Soon the utilities will be realized and money is going to start flowing towards whichever product fits the market. Now if you take a look at the chart over here on the right side, you have everything else in terms of sentiments going down. However, gaming, it basically decoupled. It's moving towards in the upside, whereas everything else is going down. It's staying quiet. And this is a good thing because now money is soon to move towards wherever the attention is. And right now it's gaming. So, yeah. All right, so let's take a look at the Avalanche chart right over here. So as you can see, we're far off from the highs, which is around like $135. We're at $11 right now, so it's like more than 90% down. When I first found out about AVAX, it was around like $3 to $4 around here during the pandemic, right? I didn't know anything about crypto at all when I first got into crypto. I just got into like XRP, like majority of people, because of the partnerships it has with the central bank. So I just thought, hey, maybe this is the best one out of all of them because with all the partnerships and like money involved and all that stuff. But I didn't know how manipulated that thing was. I didn't even know what to expect. I didn't understand how narratives drive the crypto market quite more than actual utilities. But yeah, things are going to change. But anyways, because of that, I didn't get to capitalize on this upside right here. Right? But I did start playing around with their chain somewhere around here. So like people were building on top of AVAX, and yeah, I was experiencing those NASDAQ projects. For those that were there, you understand what I'm talking about. But over the years, yeah, they've been consolidating from like $11 to $65, and yeah, they've been building. Actually, they're a little bit more efficient now compared to last time. All right, so about Avalanche blockchain, it is a high-speed blockchain, and yes, they've gone way faster. It stands out by processing thousands of transactions quickly and cheaply, and it's ideal for finance, tokenizing assets, and creating custom networks called subnets. So for gaming, Avalanche enables players to own and trade in-game assets such as NFTs with low fees and fast speeds. So one gaming company that's adopted the AVAX blockchain is MapleStory. So for those that play MapleStory, you find a really good item, right? You can now sell that for, I don't know, some AVAX token, right? And you can liquidate that AVAX token for real fiat currency. Before you can really do that, but now you can, unless you sell your whole entire account. But now you don't even have to sell your whole entire account. You can sell that one specific item directly. You can even sell your own name. It's crazy. But anyways, in terms of subnets, think of a subnet as basically another lane in the freeway or highway for Canadians. So let's say the freeway highway goes really fast, right? But you don't want it you don't want it to be congested. So by making a subnet catered towards, let's say, gamers or that one specific company, it creates less congestion and while still maintaining the same efficiency with cheaper transaction fees and fast, faster everything, high speed blockchain. That's the best way I can put it too. And anyways, yeah, because of all these things, was cheap, very fast. It's set to dominate crypto gaming because there's going to be a lot of movement in crypto gaming and a lot of transactions involved. So, and this can potentially spark up the next surge in blockchain-based games for a fairer and more lucrative play. All right. So right now, Avalanche is giving a $40 million prize pool for people to start building on top of their chain. Right? Not all that 40 million is not going to go towards gaming. It's going to be split into many different sectors. Right? You're going to have some going to finance. You're going to have some going to tokenizing assets, and you'll have a portion of that going to gaming. Now, how much? This much right here, $1 million in prize. All right, and so the duration is 6 weeks, and it started just a week ago, January 20th. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fun. There's gonna be a lot of traction going towards Avalanche. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of money coming in, guys. So this is the grand prize right over here, 100,000. Right, and for the runner-up or second place, it's 75,000. Third place is 50,000, and for the rest, they're gonna get 5 to 40,000. Regardless, building on top of a very efficient blockchain like AVAX is very good. So even if you were to get some of these, that's even better. I mean, like, it's better than not doing anything, right? Okay, so outside of money, Avalanche is also offering resources for people to build on top of their project, right? So they give you resources on how to create a layer 1, how to make your own native token, how to start doing cross-chain messages, how to start or how to do token bridging, going from one chain to another chain, and also permissioned validators. So they give you a lot of resources and incentives to basically build. Here are 2 different countries that are very bullish on this marketing right now. You got Nigeria and you have India. 2 countries that are hungry for the prize, as well as food and water. All right, Fort Block Games. So when I first found out about Fort Block Games, it was a couple years back when they first started in Ethereum, and you can't really scale anything in Ethereum, so that's why you got to build a chain on top of it or move to a different chain. But a little bit on AVAX, it used to be on top of Ethereum, then they branched out and started their own chain. And now that Fort Block Games is there, so they're poised for much more efficiency for their games. FBG or Fort Block Games is kind of like playing Counter-Strike, Halo, and all those shooting games. It's kind of like that. Personally, I haven't played it myself, but I've seen the gameplay. All right, it's quite addictive just by watching. All the highest was around 45 cents, and right now it's at 2 cents, so it's down by around 90 cents. And yeah, if you look at the chart, yes, it's down, but these guys have been building; they haven't stopped. And so when they first got out, they were just like, introducing themselves. Nothing was fully established just yet, but now they're more established. So this is poised to go up, right? Now the current market cap is not really shown here, but just looking at the chart alone, I mean, like 90% discount, you can't go wrong with that. Plus, they've been building, and as you can see, their contract is now Avalanche. In terms of supply, it's lower than Bitcoin, so this is gonna scale up to quite a lot, in my honest opinion. All right, look into this one, do your own research. The next one, I love this one. So Play a Bull. This one's a platform. There's many games involved in their platform, right? And they're also on Epic Games, so they're quite involved in the gaming industry. The team involved, right? They have their skin in the game when it comes to marketing, and the fact that we see a golden ticker shows how serious they are when it comes to their project. Because having a gold ticker costs a lot of money, and the fact that they've had this gold ticker for years shows that they got some money in the back end, right? And yes, the CEO themselves, as well as the team, they have their other companies involved outside of blockchain, so that's probably what's feeding it. But yes, they're gonna get more attention once people start looking at blockchain games a little bit more. And yes, they have games like this one that you see on screen. It's not really playing right now because it's more. This is a screenshot, but yeah, they have shooting games and a bunch of other games. This is the chart. So they're 70% down from the highs. Current market cap here is showing 2.3 million. All right, and They're making the same moves as Gala Games. So Gala Games for me, when I first got into it, it was around like 3 million market cap, and they got into the multi-billions market cap. And yeah, I got into Gala Games last bull run, and I'm telling you guys, Playable is doing the same moves, right? And they got more games established now. So once all these people that are getting laid off are going to start looking for different ways to make money, Playable is going to be one of them that they're going to start looking at, because people are not just going to stick to one game. They're going to look around. Another one that you guys want to pay attention to is Paradise Tycoon, another platform where a bunch of games are being built on top of. It's kind of like more catered towards little kids, in my honest opinion. But for sure, they're gonna start making games that, like, that may cater towards some like teenagers or adults. You never know. You're gonna have to shop around, all right? Do your own research. But yeah, this is definitely another platform you guys want to look into. In terms of the chart, yeah, it started high and then it started dipping, which is all right because they've been building. In terms of market cap, it's 160,000. It's not even in the millions yet. It's 160,000. So you can acquire a lot of tokens or coins with that market cap alone with just very little money, right? And since they've been building, for sure they're gonna get traction, right? Around 90% down, guys. All right, outside of gaming, just today, January 26th, AVAX ETFs are now live in the Nasdaq. So like trillions of dollars have their eyes on AVAX right now because it's the new guy. So I'm gonna start looking at it, see what it's about. But yeah, they have institutional adoption right here. Now there's some stats over here. So transaction fees, they have now beaten Solana. So for the past couple of years, Solana was like the king in terms of like efficiency. But now Avalanche is competing with them, beating them right now, beating Base, Polygon, Hyperliquid, BNB Chain, and Ethereum. Oh my god, this last bull run was a pain, and also 2024. I had to deal with like $100 transaction fees. The biggest quote I ever got was like $1,000. I didn't go through with that transaction. I'm like, yeah, screw that. I'll just die with that one. But with all these chains being built, and yeah, they're more built, it lowers the congestion fee for Ethereum because other projects are either building on top of it, creating a layer 2 like Base and Polygon. I think Polygon. Yeah, Polygon and Base. Yeah, pretty sure. A Base for sure, guaranteed. Polygon, I haven't been on the Polygon scene in a while myself. But anyways, yeah, there's layer 2s built on top of Ethereum, helping with the congestion fees. So yeah, this shows you how fast and efficient Avalanche is compared to Solana. I'm more involved in Solana right now. All right, let's take a look at this chart right over here. So this is the market cap for altcoins, right? So as you can see, for the past 4 years, it's been consolidating between 1.5 trillion to between even less than half a trillion, right? It's been making higher lows. Now, as you can see, if you guys don't know how to read charts, it's okay. I'm just letting you know that based on this, it's poised to go up. You look at all these dotted lines over here. So once it breaks this resistance line over here, it's going to draw pullback. People will always take profits, right? And then it's going to sit on top of this and then shoot up even higher. That's usually how it goes. And yes, we are poised to go up higher. All right, so I'm going to show you guys a comparison between crypto and precious metals. In 2021, it was a 1-to-4 ratio. Now it's like a 1-to-12 ratio. Money will just move from one asset class to another looking for yield. And soon, some of these gold and silver investors, the boomers, are going to start looking for ways and how they can take their profits and make more profits out of it. Copper is going to be one of them because it's been on the low. All right. So in terms of hierarchy, you have gold, silver, and then copper. Right? There's a bunch of other metals involved, but like I'm not even gonna get talk about them because I don't know too much about them. But yeah, as you can see based on this chart, copper's been low, right? It's poised to go up, and at the same time you have Ethereum right over here. The chart is also on the low, and Ethereum hasn't had its pump like it had last bull run, so it's poised to break that 5K line and shoot up even higher. So outside of all of that, you have the Clarity Act being delayed again, and they're gonna keep delaying this. I see this either happening or being signed before Jerome Powell retires, or the end of Q3, right before Donald Trump's U.S. midterm election. Because when this guy um, is on TV for his election, he needs the markets to be up so that way he looks good. Okay, so but that is just my honest opinion. I don't know how long they're gonna keep kicking this can down the road. All I know is that they're delaying things for a reason. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. All right, help my channel grow. If you like what I showed you guys, press like, comment, share this, and also subscribe. Thank you guys.